Do you mind if I ask what the budget was?
Sure, I'll tell people it was under $1 million. It was under $1 million, but yeah, I usually don't tell people it's a little secret.
Okay, all right, okay. So we won't find. But how are you getting the financing for that?
So for this one, the feature I did, the Mason Brothers, was through me and a private investor. We financed it, so I was fortunate because it wasn't a massive budget. I mean, this wasn't like well, in the Hollywood standards, even like $5 million is considered not a big budget.
Right.
But it wasn't like a $3 to $5 million movie. So we were able to, me and us and a private investor, we came up with a way to self-finance it.
And forgive me if I'm prying too much, but had you known this person previously?
Yes.
Oh, you had. Okay.
For a long time.
Okay.
Very long time.
Okay. So they trusted you.
Right,
They knew.
yeah.
Okay, I see. You're not just like meeting them at Sundance and hey.
No.
Okay.
Which is tough. I mean, I'm glad you touched on that. I see a lot of different producers and filmmakers, and it's just like going out nowadays to try to find investors. You have to, if you don't know them already, it's hard. You have to establish a relationship and meet these people, and it's like, what's their guarantee they're going to get their money back, and what's in it for them, really? So you have to really influence them, unless you've known them forever, and he's like, here's my marketing strategy, and you have a track record too. That helps, obviously.
So that's pretty exciting and terrifying. Here, you're what, 27? Were you 27 at the time?
Well,
I
was 28.
28, okay.
I just turned 30 now, so we shot when I was 29. We shot the movie when I was 29. It was summer of 2016, and then released it in this past April when I was still 29, right before I turned 30. So I was about 28.
Cool.
for that film market when I was selling this film.
Wow, so here you have someone that believes in you,
Right.
but at the same time, there's money on the line, and it's probably got to be
Yeah.
exhilarating, but also nerve-wracking because...
Yes, it's yeah, you feel the pressure. I mean, there's so much money involved in stuff in this industry, and people, relying on you to get it done and your team. So it's this isn't like similar businesses maybe where the startup fees like $5 or $10 grand to get going. I mean, making a feature film's like, I mean, every film varies. I mean, it depends on how you make your film, but I mean, it could take anywhere from like $100 grand to make a feature film to 10 million or more. So it's just like, and essentially every film's a startup business is what it is technically. So, getting a startup fee of that's huge for any business.
And it became an LLC?
Right.
Did you take it to an attorney to turn it into a corporation?
Well, the film didn't. My company, because I know a lot of films do that. Most films do make it an LLC. I didn't for this one, but my production company obviously an LLC. So that's what was, that's what produced it, and under my company.
Oh, okay.
What made it.
So you already had that structure in place?
Right. Prior.
Okay. Wow. And did you have someone talking you through this? I mean, it's pretty amazing. I even as many interviews as I've done with Film Courage, I wouldn't know all the steps to do since I've never fully produced a feature on my own.
Right.
I've had other people around me, but how did you know to do all this? Forgive me.
Oh.
It just.
No. It's a good question. So I started making short films. That's where I started, and I learned a lot from there. I kind of took from that background. And making a short film is nothing like making a feature, obviously. But I've always produced and line produced all my films, all my short films, which for people who know what line producing is, just putting together, coming up with the contacts to put together the film, getting your location managers, locations, scripts, getting your DP, your gaffer, all the people to assemble. I've always done it for every film of mine. So I kind of knew that I was always doing that anyways. And then for the feature, I had 2 or 3 other people come on and help me out. And we started doing like the script breakdown. And we just started lining the locations up and all the crew, and then start casting. And we just kind of went with it. We just went with it. I started locking everything in, and then we came up with a shoot schedule, and then we just started shooting. And then when post-production came, we just kept going after that.
So you had done it on a smaller scale,
Right.
and you knew many things, and then you assembled sort of a couple people around you that.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right.
That's great.